Hello and welcome to Wild West Dynasty. So, I'm trying to figure out how to fit in. Oh, fudgesicles. I've been trying to figure out how to fit in basically a goat pen. It's part of the city upgrade process I've got to do. The only trouble is I've got nowhere to fit one. So I came up with this idea. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll build some new houses and then I'll knock these houses down and I'll make some space over here in theory. The only catch is I've just realised that all the trees for one thing have just suddenly grown back again. So that's an interesting feature. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Because I've got somebody living in this house. Nod, I think. Oh, noise. I was close. And I've got somebody living in this house. Looks like Abigail. So I don't know what happens if you knock their house down. I mean, there is this house here, which is, well, I classify this as my house, but I don't know if we actually need a house as such, because it said to go and. I remember when we were going through the process, it was telling us that you had to build your first house and you had to put a bed down in your house. So I was under the impression that, yeah, well, that's my house then. That's what it is. That is my house. Ergo, I shouldn't have anybody living in it. But I don't know now. I'm a bit puzzled. Right. I need some stone, it seems. But I think I might try this because it looks like I can knock the house down. So it might be possible. I just don't know where those people will go. So if we do the one with noise in it first, because if he disappears, it's not the end of the world. I mean, there are other settlers out there, for one thing. I mean, it might be the end of the world for him, but it's not for me. But what I'm thinking, I've got Carter who's just sitting around doing nothing. So I could hire him to work in the sawmill instead. So there isn't a thought. Right, so that, if we do that as that type of wooden wall, I really need a door. And that's the corner. Put that in. It's a pity you've got to kind of like wait until. Could you? Alright, all you can do is interact with it to modify that sort of thing. No, I was thinking it's a pity you can't like change things. You've got to wait until afterwards. So like now that that's been decided, it's like a window. I can't suddenly change it. I can't like change my mind at this point if I modify it. Oh, it is letting me modify it. Ah, right, it does. Oh, I take that back. Cool. I don't know if I can do that with an existing one, though. Let's try that. So that's just a window. Yeah, once it's built, I mean, I can change it to maybe wood, planks, stones, or bricks. So if I go to wood, right, if I go to planks, nothing. Go back to wood wall A, wood. I'll tell you what, let's try it with. Don't mind the wall, because that's a wall. Right, so if we make that wooden wall, so if we go there, then to wood wall. Ah, right, so if we say wood wall C. Ah, it is let me change it again. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is good. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm kind of pleased that that is working then. It's a bit deceptive because it doesn't right. Yeah, it's a bit deceptive because it doesn't tell you. You can't see it like in the radial wheel that you get. It just tells you it's wooden wall A or wooden wall B and that sort of stuff. So it's not that clear. Roof A, roof B, and roof C. So that's somebody's house. Right, so that needed more stone. It says a bit of stone. Why it only needs one stone is anybody's guess. Right, so that's a corner. So that's going to be the window that's got the little plant pot. Ah, right, I've got no more logs left. Right. No, maybe it's just me, but it looks extremely dark. It suddenly got extremely dark. I'm going to go to bed. I don't care what time it is. I'm going to bed. Yes, I still need to get that mining town done, I must admit. I'm just trying to find out ways to make money as well, because I don't know... Whoa, Struth. I don't know where to... You know, how we make money. It's got me puzzled. Hang on a minute. I thought that was saying I didn't have any logs left. Oh, it needs a stone. Oh, that's why. That makes more sense now. It needed a stone. I think it would be easier, instead of it telling you what you've got, it just told you what it needs. Because you've got like, it tells you on the left what it needs, then on the right it tells you what you've got. And it just keeps confusing me anyway. Like, that needs a stone, doesn't it? Right, so I'm going to have to build another hammer again. Actually, I haven't said that. There's usually quite a few hammers getting built in here. Pickaxes. Yeah, I really wish they wouldn't do this. The buildings are like one hammer at a time. They're not getting grouped together for some strange reason. I think surely they... even if they just build one hammer, they could group them together. Because it's definitely a pain when you've got to start picking them all up individually. Do that as that type of... if we can find the hitbox. Right, that goes there. Just an old wooden wall. It's a corner. A window. That will be a wall. That'll be a window. Right, now it's saying I don't have any logs. Wood sickles. Right, there's a lot of logs out the back that I could do with removing. But yeah, I've no idea what happens if you destroy a house. I don't know if that person's then going to casually wander around. Or they're just going to disappear altogether. Pick that up, but like I say, I think if I go and knock that house down that Noise is using, I do have somebody who's at least got a specialisation as well. Well, his specialisation is a woodcutter. I'm sure at one point there were lumberjacks. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's a thought. Are those logs still on top of the roof? Go and have a look, see. Yes, they are. There's still 2 logs on the top of the house. I thought that was a bit amusing. What's not amusing is I keep getting these experience points and there's literally nothing I can do with them. They're totally useless to me. There's just not enough skills to actually put the points into. Because early on I started investing the points into a skill to get more experience points. The idea being it then speeds the process up. So in other words, every time you get experience, you get more experience. So it's a quicker way to to level up. But we're getting so much experience that we've literally there's no skills left to put the points into. And I'm pretty sure there was. I mean, there's been times where I was getting like, I was leveling up, for instance, I think, and I was getting like 1 experience point. Then it's like I would have 1 experience point. So then I'd level and then I'd be on 2 experience points or skill points. Then I'd level again and then I'd be on like 5. And it's like, hang on, how did I go from 1 to 2 to 5? That doesn't make sense. It's a bizarre system. Right, let's see if we can finish this house off. That makes a change. The kid normally was sitting on the corner over there, now he's standing over there. Anywho's. Let's get this roof finished off. And that one, I think that needs doing. Oh, you want stone, that's why. There's one there. I don't think I need the poppy, but what the heck. And I think there's just the back to do. Oh no, it's the corner, isn't it? Seriously? Right, so that's that house done. So these, they're done, but they need furniture. What's that knocking that's going on? It's very strange. Right, has anybody been building any... Well, I've got 2 tables. I mean, that's something, I suppose. Oh, and there's 2 closets we can put in. They've got 2 expensive rocking chairs. So I think it's safe to say they haven't got round to making workshop 1. Not enough resources, that's rawhide. Right, so we need a lot more logs, then that's why. Well, in that case, yeah, I've got some planks that can have. And there's some logs. So management, buildings, workshop 1. Right, so the hammer needs, so it's lacking in rawhide and a bucket is lacking in rawhide. How do we make rawhide? Oh yes, rawhide's made from the rabbit pelts, isn't it? Take some of these. It's not there. It's in this one. Oh, fudgesicles. I was wondering about that. Yeah, I built a hunter's table in here. So you can make these different types of workbenches. And I built a hunter's one in here and it's disappeared. Because I've no idea what to do with this building. That's the trouble. I'm kind of puzzled as to what I can do with it. But that building obviously is the same as this one. So this is Aunt Lucy, Grandma Lucy's. And it doesn't have a way to actually store anything in it. You can put things in, but they just disappear. Which is bizarre. It's kind of odd because I repaired the house here. Oh no, I didn't. I built this one, didn't I? Yeah, Now I'm puzzled. So whose house did I not fix a house for Granger? I mean, to be fair, Granger just stands around doing nothing anyway. But... Anyway, we're too hot apparently. Put that on. Right, where was I? So there's a... It's not... Is it, oh, is it, it's the tier 2 workbench. There's a workbench somewhere that allows me to make rawhide. So that's a workshop. So that was... Right, so that's the tier 2 workshop. That's just the workshop. Aha, I think it's this one. Oh, I should have done all of them. Right, convert all of them. But yeah, that's a bit dangerous then if you've got these existing buildings. If you put anything in them, they seem to just... Items seem to disappear. The exception is the house that Owl uses, because we had to build an actual workbench in her house. So that's a bit of a pain. Oh, that's a thought as well. Management, transport. So I've got two free wagons. And they're both small ones, yeah. I bought a big wagon and it somehow ended up with being converted into a small wagon. So that's another feature. So it's a fully released game, which means the game is finished, it is ready, it should be fully working. And, well, that does not seem to be the case. I mean, for one thing, the game's called Wild West Dynasty. But you can't actually create a dynasty. You can't have a spouse, you can't have children. So I'm not sure how it gets categorized as a dynasty as such. Tell you what, since this house is working, I mean, I don't necessarily need a house from what I can gather. Let's go back to here. So there's a small table. I need chairs. Let's place that. So I could put the table over here. So that's probably the way that you'd want to sit. So I need chairs. And then there's a small closet. Which way around is that? Let's put that in the corner there then. Right, I'll probably put the bed over there. Let's put the closet over here. So I think all we're missing is the chairs. These people don't have families as far as I recall. So if I just put one chair and one table down, I think we'll be fine. Right, what do I need to make? I think I can make tables on and chairs, what have you, on this bench here. 3 planks and 1 log. We'll make the planks here. But yeah, I'm curious to see what happens when you knock someone's house down. I don't think they're going to be overly impressed. I mean, I wouldn't be. I mean, they're renting a house and I'm just going to come along and knock it down. I'll be a bit furious, to be honest, if it was mine. You know, something I'm renting. Be like, hang on a minute. I thought I was supposed to be renting a house. Oh, hang on, I haven't actually built the tables yet, have I? I have the chairs yet. Bicycles. So yeah, so I've no idea how this is going to go. And I've no idea why the door is still open. Normally it closes. That's too complicated a question. Right, I'm going to put the chairs in. Oops, Get some water while we're here. I don't know where my canteen's gone. I've got the funny feeling I sold the canteen. Because I've had quite a few canteens over the course of time. Oh, I don't have even a bed in here yet. Good grief. Well, that one's got a bed, so if I go and put the chair in here, because I can do this one house at a time. I mean, for all I know, it may not work anyway. So it probably makes sense to get Noise to come here. If he's going to do that, that is. Right, and then I'll go and pick up the... If I go and take these off him... then what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock his house down. Except my axe just broke. Right, I need more stone, so fudgesicles. That's a mushroom. I don't always do with a mushroom, to be honest, but I think that's why the stone mine would be useful. Save me going around picking pieces of stone up. Oh, and continue that. I should rebuild better. Oh, yeah, that's the right thing. Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do. Right, you. Right, I have no idea where Noise is now gone, which is interesting. Is he now officially gone then? Buildings, settlers. Right, so when you knock the house down, you take the person as well. Right. Right, in which case, so Carter's sitting around doing nothing. He's got a bed, I can give him a chair now. It's terrible. Hang on, I found a chair for you. You might be interested in. Yes, that's interesting that. You end up losing the settler. Now I'm curious if I go back to the settlement area. Is Noise going to be over there, or is he now officially gone from the game? Right, so management, buildings, sawmill. There's no one assigned to that, so I can assign Carter. So settlers, Carter. So Carter is now working at the lumberjack. So there's 3 houses going. So there's this one here. That's got it's got a bed in it. It's got a table and a chair and a closet. I think I've got a spare chair now. And a bed. So I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to Abigail. That's a thought. Does that, out of curiosity, does the chair line up? Kind of. Right. I got a closet for you. No, I don't. So you've got a table and a chair. This one doesn't have anything. So there's that one there. This one, it's got a table and a chair and a closet. Right. I think I've got a bed now, don't I? Simple bed. Right, I'll put that there. So I've now got 2 rooms. We're overheating. And I'm starving. Have you got any food? No, we don't. And I better make some food. Right, I've got what it takes to make some owl mushroom stew. Right, if we go and Don't need that. But out of curiosity, I'm gonna go back to the settlers before I kick Abigail out. Let's go back to the settlers and find out what happened. If no, maybe not. I mean, because I don't know if these people get put back into the settlement place, or whether they've just gone from the game. I suspect the latter. I think they're all. I think they're over. Are they over here? Maybe. It's not so easy to find them on the map, but unless you zoom in. There they are, so I need to go northwest then. Or north, I should say. Ish. Yeah, it was kind of northwest though, surely. There they are. Right, let's go and have a look over here and see if noise is there. Because I think there's like a limit as to how many people can be here. Last time I was here, there was only 4 because we'd hired somebody. So that's Josephine. It's Frederick. Alpha. There's no sign of noise. That's Annabella. I don't think they've got any specialization other than maybe as a woodcutter or lumberjack person. Yeah, she doesn't specialize in anything. Frederick Rubles, what do you do? It's a long way, like a lot of clicks you've got to go through to hire somebody and find out what on earth they actually do, if anything. Yeah, so they're lumberjacks. That's the only specialization I've come across so far is a lumberjack. Although Carter seems to come up as being a... I'm sure he said he was a lumberjack, but now he's classified as a woodcutter. Potato. Right, so if we go with Josephine, we'll hire her. What's it about? Still a place. Off me, take a look. You can go to where I'm at. I'll try not to make the same mistake as before. Right, so I've got her renting that for 52. I think when I started, so that gives me like another incentive to knock the houses down, because I think they're getting rented for like 2 cents or something. And the starting price is supposed to be like 50. But I think it seems to default to like 1 cent. So I thought, oh wow, if it's 1 cent, then I'll be able to get 2 cents out of it. And then it only suddenly dawned on me, hang on, the starting price is 50. Having said that, I don't know if they ever actually pay me. I think it's supposed to get paid like every month. Right, so at least that works. So I think we're going to have to say goodbye to Abigail so that I can knock her house down. So she's going to do Abigail's job. Right, I've only just got here and we've already got some trees growing. Good grief. Right, that rabbit trap still isn't finished. That's interesting. Right, so they're just little trees. That's a mini tree. I've still got to knock it down. That's a small tree. Still got to knock it down. Right, so I've got another well, I don't need another house because Abigail... yeah, Josephine's going to take over Abigail's job. She'll take that out. I should take that out and that out. So as soon as I take the house, I'm pretty sure Abigail will disappear then. Right, so who is now looking after the rabbits? Nobody. So I'll assign that to Josephine. Right, so as soon as that one's there. So that's got a bed. It's got a table and a chair and a closet. That's got a bed, table and a chair, closet. They also added in the chest. Unfortunately, I've got nowhere to live. But I don't know if it matters much. I think I can just use anybody's bed if I want to go to sleep, but... Right, so if we put this bed down... do I have a closet? I don't think I do. At least I've got a table. Well, actually, I've got two. Turn that round because they need to be able to get their feet under. It's a bit too close, I think. Let's put the chair down and it'll be a bit easier to figure out. Well, I don't think it matters because they'll probably glitch through anyway, to be honest. Let's put that. Right, so I could do with a closet. Now, how's he doing? Carter's got a bed, he's got a table, and yeah, he's got a table and a chair. So neither of them have got a closet. I don't think anybody else has, to be honest. But I haven't said that. Where is everybody? Oh, that's it. There's two. Yeah, there's two of the houses further down here, isn't there? That set up. Oh, there's three. So they've got a bed. What if I just put in my pocket a table? Right. Let's put the table in. These have got a... They don't have a table. What have these got? They don't have a table either. It's not that important. I mean, I'll have, these are things I'll have to probably put in because I don't know if there's like a happiness level or anything in the game. But that's interesting to know. As soon as they leave the house, that's it, they're gone. And I've now got two logs sticking up in the air. Interesting. Interesting physical imagery there. Right, $64 million question though is, can I get my goats back? Animals, goats. Building is not, you have got to be kidding me. Why can't you build goat pen here? Seriously, there's plenty of room for a goat pen. Now you're just being fussy, aren't you? All that effort, now I'm going to have to... Yeah, all that effort, and it's a case of... Well, no, you can't build it. I still can't build a goat pen. What the heck? Is that because the logs are in the way? This is bizarre. It just refuses to let me build a goat pen. Right, let's see. Animals, cowshed. So to build a cowshed, you've got to reach level 5. So that's never going to happen. Not in this place, then. What about goats? Sheep, rather. Or pigs. So we don't keep horses. You've got to be level 5. Sheep. Oh, yeah, we don't have sheep. We can have pigs. City level needs to be level 3. So that ain't gonna happen. That's part of the mission. Part of the mission, it says, is to have in this city a goat / billy goat. That's a pain. I seriously thought I'd be able to do that. frustrating, that. I'm so much looking forward to having some billy goats. But no, it's not telling me what the reason is. I mean, if I rotate it around, I mean, I can see it. It fits in. As far as I can see, it fits in. And if I drop it a level, so it disappears underneath the ground, I can understand. If I raise it a level and it goes up into the air, again I can understand, but no, it's refusing to let me build it. It kind of, like, you've got like the greenery, which suggests that's possible. Yeah, I tried to override it by just clicking. It's not. It's just adamant it will not let me build it there. Ah, it's a shame, that. So it looks like I'm going to have to do what I thought I was going to do, which is to build another city, aren't I? Tell you what, I think I might exit out and come back again. Maybe that might fix it some other day. Next time I start a new session, maybe that might solve it. In the meantime, what have we got in the barn? Right, or the sawmill rather. So I've got all these logs and sticks. So right, what we're gonna do. So if we go to there, let's not get into this issue of the wagon there. If we get all of those, confirm 45.9 out of 50 kilos, not enough wagons. Right, let's change that down to, right, let's cancel that then. So even though that was within the weight limits, it refuses to let me do it. Barn, take, no, sawmill, take, let's try, so we can do up to 27, so let's do, say, 15. Not enough wagons. Transport, new transport, sawmill, take. So 10's usually done it. So let's try 12. Not enough wagons. There's 2 spare wagons, each of them supposedly capable of 50 kilos. New transport. From the sawmill, take 10 logs. So that's only 17 kilos. Still saying not enough wagons. Wagons, select. So I can't pick one. It's definitely on take, isn't it? Let's come out of that. That's just bizarre. So that's the storage of there. Transport. Well, actually, what I could do. Storage, well, transport. So if we pick Dusty Gulch, transport, it seems to be like, right, they don't have any transport. Ah, no, hold on. Is this going to cost, because it's going to cost me money? Is this the problem? got you. It needs $30 to pull it off, doesn't it? So we go to the barn. If we say, so change, select. Selected wagon is a small wagon. So I tell it to take, so that's on 27. So I say 10 logs. Ah, right, that's why. It's the cost. I can't do it because of the cost. This is bonkers. Every time I want to send things. Yeah. I mean, I've got a sawmill over there. Maybe get logs from there to there is costing me $50. Oy. Right, let's call our magic horse. I'm gonna hire somebody else to just sit around doing nothing in the general store, because I mean in theory I get paid because they rent a house from me. That's the theory. I haven't actually noticed money turning up in my pockets because normally I just sell things off. Typically I just like chop the trees down. But I'm going to hire someone to just go and sit over there, and at least I'll get something out of the house maybe. Right, so Annabelle, do you have a moment? It's about. Yeah. And I get you. So that place is a bit better, so you can go in there. So that one still needs a bit of work. So you can go to that one. How about 52 again? 52 seems reasonable. It's a thought. Management. No, journal. Renting out houses, right. So you can rent them out. So that says a daily rent. After agreeing, yeah, after a short dialogue and agreeing on a daily rent, the settler will move. So they need food and water, plus the crafting materials. Now it says there, settlers can be dismissed from your city. But how? How would you actually dismiss? So you go to settlers. Ah, right, so you can actually dismiss them. Does that not just dismiss them from the job, though? So I'll hire her at the general store, because I don't think anybody's... Yeah, nobody's working there, so... We'll hire her, but the trouble is there's nothing to craft. So she's just going to sit around doing nothing, but it gives me the warm, fuzzy feeling that at least I'm getting paid for something. But I don't know how, because I mean I've got very little. I'm on $38.58. I can't even afford to pay for getting things transported from the sawmill to the warehouse. That's how bad things have become. This is weird. It's weird. Well, I'll tell you what. Like they usually say, if you want something doing yourself. So I'm going to go and pick up some logs, whatever I can. Some stone and some sticks, and then we'll head up to Dry Gulch. Because that's interesting. It says you're paid daily. So I am curious. Now, as far as I'm aware, nobody's using this house. Yeah, because this one doesn't have the cupboard in it. Oh, I need food. see what we can pick up here. So I've got 9 logs, so I'll take... I'll tell you what, I'll chop some trees down and I'll get the logs that way. Stone, I'll take some. Sticks, I'll take some of them. Coming through. Right, let's backpedal then. Right, we'll head down to here, away from the town. Hold on, is there any stone here? Maybe. Yes, there is. So I can get a bit more stone here. Because I'm going to need stone because I need to build a well. It's kind of like got the foundations down if memory serves. I think the house needs finishing off. So it's got a warehouse and it's got a well plus the mine, but that's about it. I haven't seen any. Oh, geez Louise, we're overweight already. That's a pity. I can't put anything onto the horse. Would have been nice. I mean, to be fair, the horse is carrying us plus whatever we're carrying, but it would have been good if we could have like a pack mule. Because paying for a wagon is proving to be quite expensive. I mean, $50 just to transport the goods from the sawmill to the local warehouse is bonkers. I mean, I think there's like a 60% chance of a wagon being attacked, and then you can lose your wagon plus your actual resources if somebody does that. So that's not good. I must admit, there's no way to reduce it to like 0%. I've noticed you couldn't pay enough. You literally couldn't. There was like a limit on how many guards you can have. So there's always a chance, even if you get guards. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I suppose I can see that. It'd be a bit odd. I mean, there's no way to guarantee anything. So there's less chance. If you've got guards, there's less chance your wagon's going to be attacked. Nothing is certain. So yeah, I can see why they've done it that way. But it's seriously expensive just for something like wood and stone. If I was transporting maybe gold and silver, I could see the point. Well, having said that, you then... Yeah, well, I mean, how many times do you want to lose a wagon? Because you then got to replace the wagon. I mean, if you buy a big wagon, somehow it becomes a small wagon anyway, so it's like... Right. Yeah, I was scratching my head there. I'm thinking, seriously, how come it costs... I mean, how come I just couldn't transport anything? It never crossed my mind, like, the charging you to transport things, even locally. I mean, paying a fee for somebody to go up there makes sense. It hasn't mentioned food. Food and water seem to be on the list there in terms of needs, I think, but it didn't like take anything from the warehouse. So I'm not sure what that represents, but that would make sense. Like, you know, you're gonna have a wagon train. So you'd send a wagon train out and they'd go and deliver things. And they want to be paid, they want the food and water while they travel up there. I mean, unlike me, it doesn't take like 2 or 3 minutes for a wagon to get there, I've noticed. It seems to take quite a while. Right, let's grab this tree. Let's grab some sticks. Oh, I've got 182. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we've got plenty of sticks. Seriously, what's with these trees? Stop rolling. Your purpose in life is not to roll down a hill. Right, where's the magic horse? There's the magic horse. Right, we need to go on a journey, it seems. Now it's interesting that, because I'm overloaded. by quite a lot. And the horse doesn't seem phased. Now, speaking of... which direction do I need to go in? Is it up there or is it up there? Ah, there it is, yes. There's like an archway there that we need to go through. So it's pretty straightforward to get to the stone mine. Because it's on the route to, like, Hopetown. So I know how to get there. If I come through underneath this archway, swing a right and then just follow the road round to the left, it's really easy to find Hopetown, and then the stone mine's fairly close by. Well, oh no, you're asleep. Oh, I did not know animals slept. Well, I do in real life. I was assuming the game here. Oh, that could have been nasty. Coming through. Yeah, that could have been awkward. Now that's a thought. It says I've got to hunt animals. Now, does that necessarily mean I've got to hunt them with a bow, or can I just shoot them with the rifle? And the other $64 million question is, why is it sometimes stamina goes down and on other occasions it doesn't? I am curious to know. Yeah, see, I'm going fast and the stamina's now going down again. Let me get off. Right, let me get on. No, it's still going down. It's just there's times I'm going along and that stamina just does not go down for some strange reason. Right, let me get off. Let me try something else. I'm curious because if I can get this horse to go without using up stamina, that would be useful. Right, so hold A. So we'll just wander along, and then I'll hit the sprint. No, still doing it. Right, so if I tell you to sprint, and then we go. Nope, still going down. I haven't found the secret. Somehow, some way. Oh, fudgesicles. I wonder if that wolf's back again. That's a possibility. Because I took a wolf out. And the next time I came here, it came back again. Yeah, it wasn't officially a city then. It turns into a city once you build the warehouse by the looks of it. Interesting. Little rascal's probably sleeping in the house, I bet. That would be embarrassing. Right, so that gets that built. That is handy. The light comes on at night even though we haven't finished building it. Oh, I don't have a bed anyway. Oh, fudgesicles. Now, why didn't I think of that? Roof C, roof B, roof A. So there's other bits I've missed out. Ah, a wall and a window. Right, so that house is now ready. Just doesn't have a bed. Workstations. There's the tinkerers. I could make one of these. I'll go and sneak this in here. Because I can always pick it back up again. Right, so I need 6... Oh, I don't have the hair pelts anyway. Foobar. Never mind. It was an interesting idea. So, I could hire somebody, but I need the beds. Now, that's a thought. There might be rabbits around here. Right, so planks, just put them in there. stone, put them in there. The logs in there. The sticks in there. Yeah, so the only drawback here is, I mean, we've got access to water, but they don't have access to food. So probably want to, because that's what you've got to do, you've got to supply them with food. And it's kind of a pity, I can't see a way to set up like a permanent like transport between the two places. Because when you set up a transport, it's just seems to be a one-off. Yeah, I don't see any options in here for like repetition. So if you go to the stone mine, now that's interesting. All right, because that's local. If I go to Ghost Town, transport. I don't know why the stone mine. So the cost for doing nothing is $30. Buildings. And I don't know why this has a barn. Transport. So if we transport to the stone mine, it doesn't need guarding, but it does involve, you do still have to pay money for the privilege. So I can go town to town, but I can't sort of like set it as a repetitive sort of thing. So I can't really get somebody to keep bringing food up from say Ghost Town to here and stone back to Ghost Town. That's a pity. That you definitely do that repetition. So they've just got a wagon that just goes, because it's not very efficient to just send a bunch of food and things up to here and then start all over again. Because I mean, surely the wagon's got to come back anyway. So it would make sense if even if it just like brought something back in return. Or maybe it does. And if you go there to there, so if you do say send, let's say we say send 20 sticks. See, as soon as you do that, the money that once goes up. And if we take say like a fish. I don't think that does it though. Be interesting to try. It's just going to cost me money. Yeah, that'd be interesting to try. See if you can send and take at the same time. Right, I need to find a rabbit somewhere. So I think there was some rabbits. The trouble is the map's kind of broken. You've got this very, very high level, and even though I've discovered animal places, they seem to disappear after a while. It's like the next time I'm playing the game, they just disappear. It's like they show up on the map, I think, when you first discover them, but then they disappear. And that was the whole reason for one of these skill sets, I think, was to... Here, it marks hunting grounds on the map. So they've all disappeared, which is a shame. Right, so, alright, so it's not... It's deer, quail. Anyway. I'm sure I've seen some rabbits wandering around somewhere. As well as some quail. Where on earth did I see quail? might have been back at the main place, but I think I might send somebody to work up here at least. I mean, I'd probably want more than one house, because then I could set up at least some food with some more rabbits maybe, and some chickens. I wonder what that, because there's another mining town down just round the corner, which we're supposed to own this other mining town, so I don't know what's going on there. We got so far into the quest line with that, and then all of a sudden it just ended with that was it, finished. It's like, okay, I've fixed a warehouse, but what about the rest of it? I mean, the whole idea was to open this mine up, but everybody's just standing around. There's nothing to. It's in a total state of disrepair. So I'm a bit puzzled. So yeah, so they've got a warehouse, which we've fixed. What the heck was that? That's a bit bizarre. What if we build it's X. If we build production this is a coal mine, isn't it? What am I talking about? So coal isn't on the to-do list. It's not something mentioned there. Or is it in the technology though? Gold, silver, clay, and iron. Allows for the mining of iron. Okay. That's odd, because it didn't warn me that I didn't know how to make an iron mine. It just said, there isn't any iron nearby. Strange. But none of these buildings are still functioning. Except for the warehouse. Oh, there's a thought. I wonder if I can rent a room at the saloon. Whoa. It is seriously dark. I think we want to go this way, don't we? Yeah, let's go this way. So that's something I can't do. I don't think I can build a saloon. Let's go and talk to Mercedes. Ooh. Oh no, I wasn't really thinking about that. That wasn't what I had in mind, but I mean I could ask him. I don't have enough money probably, but blah blah blah. I don't even know what it looks like. So basically it's saying that because I've got a spur, they're saying look out, keep an eye out for anybody with a similar spur, but I don't have any spurs with me. I think all he does is, does he sell anything? Probably doesn't appreciate that I've got a hammer like that. Yeah, won't let me talk to him. Bunch signals. Right, guess we'll have to go all the way back then. But yeah, I can't talk to the sheriff either. Won't let me talk to the sheriff even though I've got a problem with him. He won't talk to me. It's just bizarre. That's a bit frustrating that I can't get that goat pen built. So close, it's just so close yet so far. I think I want to go up there, do I? No. I wanted to come along here. Then back up here. So I suspect I'll have to start from scratch with a completely new town then. Oh, there you go. The stamina wasn't going down. So why isn't the stamina going down? Oh, it's going down now. Never mind. I'm pretty sure it wasn't going down before. Just saying. Right, that's a wolf over there. Out of curiosity. Do I have to take it out with a bow? So that's... Oh, that's a coyote. So they don't count. Go back up here because there was some right, so R to reload. Aha, so that is a wolf. They look the same to me. Yeah, that's a wolf. And it doesn't seem to mind them. You can take them out with a gun. It doesn't have to be with a bow and arrow. Can I take that out with a rifle instead? How far out can I hit that? Ooh. Oh, cool. Not for the wolf, obviously. Right, let's get the magic horse. It's amazing, this horse. I don't know how it does it. It's quite impressive, really. I just found it next to the convoy. It's seriously impressive what it can do. What I'm still puzzling, though, is... I mean... Yeah, I don't know how that would work, because... If I call it, it suddenly appears next to me, no matter how far away it is, I think. But what I was thinking, if I'm in Ghost Town, is there a way for me to tell it to get over to Dusty Gulch, for instance? Is that feasible? Because all it seems to understand is when you call it, it comes to you. So that's a bit of a challenge. Yeah, that's one thing I need to try and figure out how to iron out that just slight problem. Otherwise, this could be extremely useful. Although not as useful as something to eat. Now, I've already found out I can't just simply cook wolf meat. For some strange reason. I don't know why. They still haven't done the fields, and I don't know if they haven't done the field there, and I don't know if they ever will, quite frankly. Which is a bit of a pity. Have we got what it takes to make that? Yeah. So I can at least eat that. But yeah, I mean, it's odd because I can roast a hare and I can roast boar, but if I roast a wolf, it just turns into unknown food. So that's a bit odd. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to mix it with something else, but it's just kind of going to waste. Yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. So I think I just need to go looking for deer or quail next. And that'll get at least this hunting challenge done. But yeah, it's a bit of a pity about the goat pen, because it just looks as though I'll not be able to get this place to the next level, because that's what it says. You've got to have... Hang on a minute. Oh, that's Dusty Gulch. Yeah, for this one you need billy goats in this place. So I just don't see how I can get this to level 2. Definitely a pity, but I don't think it'll be too difficult going... Well, trying to find quails might be difficult, and there's usually like deer wandering around here, so I could probably take those down. And as long as I don't need to... Well, I can always try it with a bow and arrow, of course. Why not? Let's try that. So I've got a bow and I've got plenty of arrows, so makes sense. Although wandering around in circles does not. Anyway. Yeah. We're making some progress, just not as much as I'd hoped. Now it's a matter of just progressing. I think this one last quest that we've got, which is something to do with, like, I think it's to do with the basics. Some quest you get. And yeah, that is all for another episode.
Welcome to the frontier. The things they say about this country. Lush green forests filled with game. Fertile ground as far as the eye can see. An endless sky. A land of opportunity. Where you start with nothing but a dream. And your dream big.